I'm Rufus, and today I'm sharing with you all a Annihilus lockdown deck that I've been having a lot of success with in this current metagame. In my opinion, it's one of the best decks to deal with one of the more popular and annoying archetypes in the game, Hela, and as well as having reasonable matchups into both Thanos and bounce style decks. Essentially, it runs the lockdown plan of Storm and Professor X, while also having and Goliath to basically force wins by forcing our opponent to play into one lane. And then on top of that, we have a few different play lines with our early game. We have Nebula and Hood to provide us early stuff to put down and throw across Annihilus. Daredevil allows us to make our impactful turn 5 play, which can either be Professor, Valkyrie, or Annihilus, depending on what our opponent is playing and what they decide to do. Jeff here is flexibility that allows us to fight for different lanes, and it's just like overall just very solid card. Lizard here is a card that I recently added. I think it could also be a Zabu. It used to be debris before they changed Annihilus to not send over the rocks, but now I think it's just a little bit too tricky to run a debris in this deck. Storm here is pretty much the key card. We're almost always trying to storm on 3 if possible. It allows us a variety of protection for our sentry, either if we want to protect the void from being destroyed, or if we want to protect our sentry from being destroyed, right? So if you're against a destroy deck, we'll usually storm right, but if we're against like an opposing Zabu deck, we want to storm middle or left. So a little thing like that. Miss Marvel here is a ton of stats, allows us to win our Professor X lane more consistently, as well as protect, say, our sentry in these Zabu matchups. Then we have Valkyrie here. Valkyrie is our second way to deal with the Void. Oftentimes, if you just have like Void plus Daredevil, and you have Miss Marvel down in the middle lane, you can pull off a huge swing in that lane, put out 14 points, and then shrink your entire opponent's lane to 12. And it's just a very solid play line that many people don't expect. It does a little bit better than Shang. In that case, where your opponent can play around it, and it gives you that alternate line to when you don't have priority with Goliath. And then lastly, we have Goliath. This is the card we're trying to play around the most. We're trying to set up for this to deal with our opponent's turn 6, which can be everything from Hela dropping 1,000 points onto the board, or maybe a Tribunal deck that's trying to set up an onslaught lane. And yeah, overall, I've had a lot of success with this deck in Conquest. I got a couple Infinity tickets back to back, and had overall just felt really decent in all the games that I played. I think it's kind of underplayed right now. I think it is better than the standard Zabu Jessica Jones package, because you have a little bit more flexibility. There's less reliance on like a Doctor Doom. I think it's better into Loki because we can send over voids and then lock it down. That being said, I don't think Loki is an amazing matchup. It's just probably a 50-50 matchup, depending on whether they get your good cards or not and how early they Loki. But yeah, take a look at the games. I think they're really interesting. They demonstrate some pretty good snapping and snap philosophy. So let me know if you enjoy that. Like the video and subscribe if you do, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace. Seems good. Oh, come on, I wanted to see the negative power. What would they play alongside Mystique there? Iron Lad, maybe? The armor is really weird to me in their deck. I'm still trying to figure it out. It looks like just Hela Tribunal. Or not Hela Tribunal, just a regular Tribunal. Huh. I mean, one of these is gonna get magicked, right? Probably the Kiln. Wave. Interesting.
Wind, aid my hand.
I think I play for this Annihilus, right? Oh, I could just drop Demon Nebula. Probably do this. I need Annihilus. I'm probably just snapping here. Probably could just snap every turn one, but this gives me Prio for this Goliath, which was really nice. I guess I could get randomly Hazmat. I'm gonna play around it. The Daredevil snapping with this deck is just so good. It's actually absurd. Because there's so many things you can do, and they can't. If they leave every time, you just win, right? I haven't even seen the Valkyrie yet. Although Valkyrie is not very good into the ongoing deck, but don't tell him that. But Valkyrie is pretty sneaky some games. I haven't got this lizard yet. Nexus is free Tribunal for them. Don't think Alive this turn is very good. Pretty sure it's just Sentry, Annihilus. What do I do if they fill that lane? Can they fill it? I feel like they can't fill it and win. I'll snap it. Because it's like Onslaught into Sarah or Iron Man. I'm gonna be behind on Prio's issue. Just up for Jeff or Eliath. I don't think you can cut Eliath. Jeff could realistically be another 2-drop. Oh, yeah, I have Valkyrie as follow-up, potentially. If somehow they fill. I actually don't think he plays well Eliath. Like, that's kind of one of your main win conditions. But Darnier, yeah, good luck to you, Human Sweater. It is possible we meet.
I am Iron Man.
Oh, look at all this power my opponent's gonna have, chat. Who are you playing round 1? I forget. There's like 2 Lambi groups, right? Sort of. There's like the KX group, and then... oh gosh, I have to go back. Then the Getrick group, and then... oh wait, is there 3? Minus 12 a lane? Yeah. Very nice. They have to play on that lane if they want to win too, it's a big thing. Like, they could play Tribunal off it, but that would just make them minus 9 a lane, which I don't think is very good. Wait, let me look at the thing again. I always forget what the teams are. Everyone's mixed up in my brain. I'm trying to remember if THS is on the opposite side of the bracket to me or not. Oh no, you're not. Wait. I need to look at the bracket. Let me show you guys the bracket after too. I realized I never talked about the bracket yet. Yeah, I must. If we win, we could go against Getrek or Tanjo, and then it's the round after that I could choose THS. Oh gosh, oh my bad. I did not mean to rope. I didn't even realize. We need a bracket breakdown. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I need to actually. I mean, this just sucks for them, right? They also have exodynamic. I guess I could Metric here. Nice heart. It's not actually my list. I took it out of a random Discord. But I appreciate that you liked it. It is a random Discord list. I can try and see if I can figure out who on Discord made it. I'd have to go back and try and search it down. It's your list now. I can see if this is worth a lie thing. It was one keep to snap, so I think it was worth it. Even if I lose, should be favored enough. But yeah, I was surprised how good the list was. Darkhawk being an enabler for Cole was intriguing. I feel like the wave on 4 is so rough for them here. Because of the Daredevil. I don't know what I do there if I'm playing SM. I got Sarah if I have it, but I think they're playing a list without Sarah. Tribunal. That's spicy. I think it's Annihilus and not Eliath. Yeah, we'll still have Pariah if I Annihilus. I think it's Annihilus into Eliath. So you have like 4 points, right? 6 points. That's a little bit more than I thought they would have. I wish I had this. I would have played this instead. I think it's this. Wow, they played around the Eliath this turn. That's crazy. I guess it was a 50-50. Whether they do it this turn or not. Yeah, I just lose now. I'm dead on board. They can't win multiple lanes. Yeah. But the issue is like they could just Mystique the Iron Man here and I can't win. Very good hand. Titania honestly could be good here as well. Especially since we have the Daredevil. Anytime we curve out a Nebula like this, it's just very, very strong. Can move this later. Guess this is better for priority reasons. Magic. To Grand Centrals. Yeah, no, they probably always magic here. One storm. Nope. What we got here? Super Squirrel? Or Iron Lad? Wave. I can go Annihilus Titania. It's probably Storm. Titania Demon next turn though. It's probably better. Means no Miss Marvel. I don't think they can contest with 6 turns. Even with the wave. They have a random Killmonger? Bro. Let me just do this. Yeah, Rip Nebula, I know. I think the Titania is too an unnecessary risk to take. Yeah, the reason to play Titania is because of this top deck, but I just think it's an unnecessary risk. I'm fairly certain this is winning. Alright, I should order it though for maximum copium. Why is he filling up the left lane? Oh no, Storm. Maybe they scroll left, yeah. That would be the ideal scenario.
Wind, aid my hand.
Tough matchup for them. Out of the bracket though, I feel like you don't have to worry too much. I feel like all the Italians? I don't think it's all the Italians. I think it's just specifically the people that support, what's his name? That Atrix or whatever. I decided it's gonna be, yeah, it sounds like fun. Team tournaments for me are a lot less stressful than like a one-on-one thing. You won't get that far. So much doubt for a bunch of good players, but it's really kind of up in the air. I feel like for most teams, just because it is kind of everyone's so good. Like, there's no team that I'm like there that I'm like, oh yeah, they're just an easy win. I mean, this is good, but how do I win Quantum Realm? Yeah, everyone's so good, so like everything's gonna be like a try-hard match. For this and Swiss, yeah. I mean, I prefer single elimination always to Swiss. Because Swiss, you have to spend like 5 hours to find out if you make top 8. Versus this, like, you're only in there for a long time if you make it far, right? X scam? Yeah, I have to scam an X, right? It's kind of hard. Oh, but I won. They never have a Jeff, right? Illegal? Jefferson is illegal. Yeah, Swiss is always the slog. I hate Swiss so much. You prefer Swiss because you hate getting hyped? Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm not trying to get super hyped about it. But it just let me try hard some streams, so it's fine. I'm gonna assume they don't have Jeff because they run a Scorpion, but kind of an up in the air kind of play. They have, like, I assume they played Scorpion because they plan on playing She-Hulk. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Nice. Getting the cubes from Eliath is always awesome. Alexander Infinite Day 1. Yeah, but there's something about a tourney that's just like way more tryhard than like ladder, I feel like. I will say the fact that it's like kind of random deck lists is a little bit annoying. Because it makes me doubt like my deck choices and stuff all the way up until like I'm in the match. I feel like I'm gonna be doubting it. Because technically I can change. Maybe I should have dropped us some Murder Worlds. And New York is really annoying. Is someone casting it? Yeah, Cam will do my bracket. He'll do 2 games of that. And I think Guest Gaming is doing the other bracket with Lambier. I almost want to hold this in case they have Magic. I guess if they have Magic, they're playing it this turn. Oh, do they play it there? Oh no. Cage.
Wind, aid my hand.
Yeah, it's weird because yeah, there's gonna be an OTA that affects the finals. Not a patch, but an OTA. Yeah. But that only affects a very few people, right? At the end of the day. Hazmat. Oh man, I could snap so fast. Had Annihilus here. Think I can get cubes off of this Valkyrie? Oh wait, Valkyrie doesn't work because they have Cage. Oh man, Valkyrie's so bad here. Oh, wait, that's so awful. I could Valk mid for Prio though. If they put less than 9 there. Because that would be better than playing Lizard Demon, right? Snap this until lie at the mid. They can't do anything about it. I get the thought process, but even if I just play Demon here, I have Prio. So I don't really get it. There's no way they can add power here, right? They're playing around Annie, but like in a way that loses them the game. Like I can play Demon and I still get Prio. I just do this because it's a little bit safer. But yeah, that's why I said like about this list in particular is that it's hard for them to predict what I'm snapping. Because I could be snapping Prof, I could be snapping Valk, or I could be snapping Annihilus, or I could just be snapping getting Prio. Should I stay for one to see what X Mansion flips? I feel like I should. Looking for a Miss Marvel, I'll leave that as an out. Bro, that's so good for them.
Time's up.
Wow. That Ironheart made me lose, right? I can't fight for 2 lanes. I needed Lizard or Storm. Alright. Fair. I won't give up the extra 2 cubes on. It's like less than a 50-50 because if they have Hazmat, there's no way for me to win. It's almost good for me. I respect DD snap. It's really hard because if you retreat every time, like I feel like I almost always snap DD with this deck, and you can't retreat every time I snap. Man, the fact that they got Sunspot down there is kind of annoying. That's good for me though. Storm better? I feel like Storm is worse. It just is. Force them to failure. Should have snapped Rock and Sunspot? Probably. I'm gonna do this because it makes it hard for them to try and fight for here.
Wind, aid my hand.
I think this one's... What are they playing here? Okay, I guess I could have snapped it. Now I want them to try and stay, so I'm not gonna snap, but in hindsight I could have. I've snapped every alive so far, so they might think that me not snapping means I don't have Goliath. Yep. Getting 2 cubes here is a big deal because we're going into high stakes, so now they have to win 4 in a row. If I only got 1 cube, they could win 3 in a row and get me. So it's an extra game for me. Sneaky, yeah. It's important to mix up your plays when you're playing Conquest. Like your snapping strategy. Otherwise you become too predictable. Sometimes you gotta play like a psycho. It's funny because I feel like I'm helping my opponents here because some of them are in chat. No, you should be very obvious with your snaps, chat. Don't hide anything. It's not necessary. Cool demon. That's what I was debating. But I felt like I wanted to have an actual curve here just in case. I was hoping for like Sentry, but because this feels kind of bad. I think it's the play.
Wind, aid my hand.
It's awkward because I don't know how I win here. Alright, surely I get Eliath, right? Annihilus. I think I have to play for that out. I really don't want to stick Miss Marvel there, that seems terrible. Cosmo. Bruh. It's good to find out that they have that though. I think we're at edge. I don't even have the card. I don't even have the card. Just play Juff for fun. They haven't seen the Juff yet, right? Should I just pass and see what they have in their deck? Probably, right? Just not remind them of what I have. I think technically they haven't seen the Juff yet, so I should hide it. So they're still thinking about what it is. Alright, we gotta see Hulk. We know their last card's high Evo. Is that Jeff on TVA? Oh, okay. Either way, it's just like, yeah, I think it's worth it to hold. Because we're dead on board. I want to see what they had, right, on turn 6. Just make sure they have a Hulk. So they're playing without magic, right? Last card is high Evo. Bar is intriguing. The bar danger room dynamic is kind of funny. I can win bar very easily. They get my Annihilus. Yeah. But I just need to fight for here, right? Oh, I should went to bar. I want Prio because they're running Cosmo.
Aid my hand.
Not having Prio is the downside. Yeah, this would be a snap a long time ago. I do this and then I can just hood mid and they can't deal with it, right? I don't think they can beat this even if they sneak in their Cyclops here. If they have a Sunspot too, that could maybe get me. Okay, yeah, we're good. I was thinking about any weird Annihilus things that I have to watch out for, but there's not, right? They can't take my hood with their Annihilus. So I think I just good, right? I do think I'd try and launch this over though. But yeah, I think we wrap this up here with the hood. I guess they're running. I was gonna ask why they're running cage, but I guess it's for the hazmat. Otherwise, it seems kind of weird. Huh. Interesting play from them. Easy dub. Get the casserole. Play Hulk? Oh. I want the castle roll. That's what I care about. I want my season pass XP. I was trying to make sure I could get my season pass XP. This reminds me I wanted to add an email. Not email. Emote. I saw Harry's chat and I thought it was very funny. This was a good matchup to test because High Evo is something I feel like is underexplored. They get added to chat. There we go. For those of you that don't know chat, a castle roll is when you win all 3 lanes. And one of them is White Palace. Because a White Palace is like a castle. They don't win without Prof? Yeah. Some off meta stuff. I don't know if he's still here. Discard. This will be an interesting matchup. Because they can put a lot of power on the board early. Who is streaming it? I won't be personally streaming it, but KM will be streaming our first match. And he's streaming our side of the bracket. And Jeff will be streaming our matches. Oh, this is a bug, right? I was like, why is it -3 but -6 at the same time? I need more power here, right? Because if I go Sentry, they probably fill. When is it? Saturday, 5 PST. Alright, if I'm not snapping this, I can never snap. The Goliath is Suture. Like, I know they're gonna fill the vault, but I might still win. They fill it. If they have to fill it, I feel like they can't play the Modok, right? Or it's hard to play the Modok. Winning here is the hard part. Maybe it wasn't a snap because it's really hard to win left. Two swarms plus 12 is 18. The issue is lizard shrinks, right? I might have to leave if they fill and have Modok. But they'd have to put the Modok in the right spot. And have Meek. Meek would go left, so they'd get clogged. Maybe that'd be fine. Depends what's in the Modok. They do have the Modok group. Yeah, because I'm not gonna have Prio, right? The lizard shrinking sucks a lot. Guess I could do this. And then I have 12, 13, 17. They're gonna have 18. Man, Lizard inting real hard here. I could do this mid. I think it's just this, and then I probably have to leave. Lizard shrinks. Yeah, I know, I was counting the lizard shrink. I'm gonna be one short. Or no, it's gonna be tied. Oh wait. Hold up. Do I win the breaker? Depends what card they have, right? Go to 24. They need a 13 power card to win. Wait, this should win, right? Yeah. I forgot Miss Marvel adds 5, not 4. I thought she was 4, 4, 4. But she adds 5, not 4. Yeah, even if they had Apocalypse there, it's not enough. If they don't bring Hela, we riot. I wouldn't be surprised if more people than Hela Enjoyer bring Hela. Hela's really good. It's one of the decks that, like, when I'm trying to build stuff, I can't, it's really hard for me to figure out what beats the non-Hela decks and the Hela decks at the same time. If they drew Hela Carrier, yeah, if they drew Hela Carrier, they could win, yeah, sure. It's like 1 in like however many million. Snapida? Snapida. Hela's a popular tourney deck? Yeah, that's true too.
Wind, aid my hand.
2 cards, it's interesting. Blade plus Meek. Zap! Oh. I think I'm losing the flooding, chat. I go to 10. Yeah, if they fulfill, I lose flooding. To fight for these 2 lanes. They didn't have a turn 2 play, so I guess they top deck the Colleen. That kind of sucks. They might ignore flooding if they're playing around Sentry. Oh, they did. Big. Yeah, they were playing around Sentry. Man, this deck is so good at just like baiting people. It's actually absurd. That being said, I need to win mid to win, which is kind of tough. Also, Meek is scary here. Hey, how hard am I playing around a Meek, chat? I'm gonna stay. Maybe I'm supposed to play over here. Meek Modoc, yeah. It's only a 6 power Meek. But I'm losing mid now, right? Yeah, I should have played the Annihilus over here. And I was winning, right? If I drew Valkyrie here, I won. Damn. I think we're favored enough that I leave here. Instead of trying to bet that they lose a 25%er. That's a tough beat. APOG is 16, yeah, but then putting APOG in danger room is dangerous. I don't think they're watching me? They might be, who knows. I mean, they didn't play around my stuff last game. I don't think it's a bad snap from them on the Meek trying to go over here. Oh, it's a little bit weird because it would only tie. It is a weird play because they played mid and not right, but I don't think it's incorrect. This tower is funny. Get rid of this because I don't want them to get that Asgard over here.
Wind, aid my hand.
I think I give up mid. Play for the sides. I'm missing out Sentry the past couple of games. Probably the most important card in this matchup, I'm guessing. Just from the fact that it's like been significantly easier to play this matchup with it than without it. Alright, Meek into Fist Tower. Go. Oh, come on, Meek. Wrong way. No Goliath and no Valkyrie. Tough. The Valk top deck, I don't think it's going to be enough. I needed a unit here. Maybe it's bad to show the prof. If I played Chef over Daredevil earlier, this would have been a win. This only goes to 11, they go to 12. Unless they only play one card this turn. But I'd lose to the Meek if it's... Wait, what do I lose to the Meek? Do you think they just play APOC? If they discard 2 cards, the Meek goes to 5 and then -4, which would lose. The thing is, they can go MODOK plus Blade. I think I'd leave for 1 here. Throwing the Valk is just so bad if it loses. Should I didn't lock in their turn. They only have 3 cards. Not much to think about. Unless they're thinking about retreating. This is kind of sussy to me. The wait until I make my retreat to do something. Like they had like 2-3 cards in hand. It's not like they had many options. Maybe they're just doing something because they're also roping turn 1 here, which is weird. I really want Sentry, man. It's like seems to be best card here, man. Storm here. Should be storming right lane, not this lane, because they're playing around Sentry, right? That was done by me. That's actually a misplay. I should be playing for over here. Can I still win regardless? I feel like I can with this hand. Stay in for 1. It's not a free retreat, it's a free stay. Hitting Hell carry is huge. This is 9 points, this is 11 points. Keep this here. I go to 16. If they Modok and they have 2 swarms, they go to 12, they go to 14. And they can never go taller here. Yeah, I'm good. They can't go over 15 here, right? Pig being reduced by Quinjet is not something I thought about, but I probably should have. So unless they have a second helicarrier, we're good. Why isn't Eliath to play? Try all unrevealed enemy cards here. It is a 6-2 do nothing. Had to check for the tree. I don't think they're sniping, but it's one of the cases where they're doing like what I would probably do in their shoes, so it doesn't seem that sussy to me. Like they can't win mid. The Jeff was for probably, yeah, but they Since they had the reduced helicarrier, I didn't get it, right? Muir Island being on this side is really nice. Because it means they want to play for a year, but also like they're sad because of Sentry stuff. But yeah, Avengers means they probably can't ever fill here, which means if I get Sentry, I should be in a good spot. Being said, I do need to get the Annihilus. Like it was reduced because it made a pig. No, it was reduced because they have a Quinjet. Wow, those are insane hits for 2 cards out of their hand. Now I'm playing around some RNG as well. Because they have reduced stuff from the helicarrier. This is probably never a Goliath game. Just because they're gonna try and play for all most likely with the Quinjet. Random Jeff is really good, but I definitely would have put that on the other side.
Clear for takeoff.
Kind of hoping for Valkyrie, because that would have won me a right side for free. It's either Annihilus or Miss Marvel Demon, and highly depends on what they play here. Daredevil's so good, chat. Mobius and Black Widow. Alright, it might be a Goliath game, unironically. How big is this Morbius? They've discarded 2 cards, 3 cards. This one's an APOC. It's just, they have 9 power here. So I do this, right? And I should have a few plays. Can't win here though. Maybe just short. Oh. Yeah. It's just this. It's supposed to be Prio. I already got Prio. It's just like, if they MODOK, I lose middle. Also, if they move draft middle, or I can't ally at the middle. But if they move the draft, they can't win right. They have a 12 power guy. Oh, I don't even have Prio, it's tied. Oh. Rip. I think this is the best play. Guess this is 1 extra power. No Dockerson. Yeah, I think they have too much middle.
Apocalypse.
Actually, wait. Oh, this wins, right? Yeah. This is a Jeff. I forgot about the Jeff +7. I'm adding 17 here. Yeah, so this was just kind of a 50-50 of whether they go hard middle or if they go hard left. Because I could have put like Demon here, Miss Marvel here. This way I get the Marvel bonus mid. They win left while committing mid? No, if they put MODOK here, they're losing mid just to like Jeff for it. Or just Demon. I don't think they expected me to hard commit mid. GG, yeah, GG, Classy. You played that pretty well. As far as you can play discard, played it well. I had a feeling it was someone. I think the more consistent is just the more standard Thanos with Hela in it, the Hela and Corvus. It was actually a lot more consistent than I expected it to be. They didn't have a 2, so they're gonna leave, right? They don't know my deck. I could be filling Raft faster than them. Not necessarily this turn. I do think Black Hat is intriguing, and maybe you run it over Cole, and that's the play. Get a bunch of demons. Seems pretty good. I just don't know what they're playing. They also didn't have a turn 2 play. I don't mind having another demon in deck. Tillin should ruin whatever they're trying to do. I guess I'd rather get closer to Annie. Maybe they're playing discard like Hela stuff. Magic. Why wouldn't you get rid of a Tillin? I guess it's messed up my Miss Marvel. It's not ideal. Miss Marvel here. I might want the extra turn. We'll see. Having the option is nice here.
I am Iron Man.
If they go Tribunal this turn, they have 14 times 2, 28, 30, 10 a lane, which I currently can't beat, so I can't win mid. Need Annie, man. Hey, I'm just a little bit short everywhere. This just gives me power middle. I think we're good. +4 here is 10. Speech Tribunal.
Wind, aid my hand.
I am Iron Man.
Okay. Yeah, I think we sniped Onslaught there. Which means they can Tribunal this turn. Yeah, this is all 90s today, chat. We did 80s a different Friday. I was like, we'll try some 90s today. Staying on 4 power on the right is kind of wild. Especially if I had Annihilus. It's Daredevil. Yeah, Daredevil's really good. They actually value it a ton here. I can fill here early. That's probably worthwhile. Since I can move a Jeff out. Thanos Corvus with Leech and She-Hulk. That's so toxic. We're in Leech, man. Freaking Leech. I am surprised they don't value the extra me getting the extra energy at all. This seems super incorrect. The song, it's on the bottom right. Green Day. I can't make out what it's called. A tournament's coming? Exclamation point tournament. Bunch of content creators are playing. Check it out. Should check it out. The best Leech deck? Ooh. Yeah, Tribunal's really... The reason you see so much Tribunal, and I was even playing it earlier, is that it's really, really good in Hela. And Destroy to some extent. Restricting their space seems really good. The thing is they could follow up the magic here. And I have Pryos, this is kind of less good. Let's see what they play.
Wind, aid
How do you counter Tribunal? Any tech card. Any reasonable tech card probably does it. I don't know how much I like Lizard here. Okay, this is fine. Starting to see a lot of anti-synergy with the deck. Sarah, sure. Speech Tribunal. Their most likely play is like Iron Man plus something here. Beats that. They might limp because they didn't see our Miss Marvel yet.
Behold my mighty hand.
Like, it's a really hard matchup. I would also probably limp here if I were them. And just hope I don't have a way to win over here. And that 15's enough here. Match after, but he'll stream the winner of a different match. I forget which match it is. I think it's the Emma match. I forgot who else is in it. What day? Tomorrow at 5. 5 Pacific. to be specific. Yeah, what a hand. House card on the right sucks. Yeah, it's just a lockdown card, Ferd. It helps us, like, just be safer as well. We can use it to protect our Sentry or Sentry Void. Bro, what is this? This hand sucks. Do I even fight for here with just a lizard? Probably not. I probably have to give it up, right? Yeah, they're playing the Jessica Jones Doom version. I don't know who's favored. The good thing is I have a Daredevil here, which just has a lot of value. Page info, yeah, do exclamation point tournament. Miss Marvel. I always beat Miss Marvel, so I should snap it. Ain't no funny business you can do to me, bro. And they stay some of the time here. Depends how afraid of Goliath they are. Sometimes it's worth 2 cubes just to find out. I feel like it's safe to assume that I have it, but... yeah, they could info stay. They're debating it. Yeah. So this was an info stay. They'll play around it from now on. It's good. Getting 2 cubes for an info stay is a big deal for me. And like what seems to be kind of a mirror. I think... yeah, I don't know who's favored in here. It's going to be pretty draw dependent, I think. But like my Annihilus stuff is really good into them. This is an interesting board. They played mid. Oh, because they have a Medusa. Sure. Makes sense, makes sense. Snap here. There are Doom decks, so they rely a lot more on being able to play a 6-drop on turn 6 than I do. They do run Shang, so I do have to watch out for that. But... their deck is decent into Hela, notably, Mike. Definitely not an auto-lose into Hela. This is Jessica, probably. If they're Shang mid, I Annihilus, so I should be a good mid now. My Nebula is just so big. And it's not going to be Shangable, right? It's not good into Thanos, I agree. That's kind of the weakness of this deck. My deck is too, kind of weak into Thanos. Mine's a little bit better than theirs into Thanos, because Professor is really good into Thanos, but... their deck is definitely weaker into Thanos. Yeah, we turn off their Miss Marvel as well, notably. They're running Monger? No, they also run a Nebula. They just can't play into the big house, and they don't want to storm my Nebula, right? Hela in their deck is tough because you're gonna run into a lot of 50-50 Elias. I agree. Yeah, I don't know what they do here. The fact that I had a turn 1 Nebula is just huge, right? SK? No. This is a very standard list, chat. They should have Zabu, Doom, Vision, Eliath, Nebula, and one other card that I don't know. I want to play these on the side lane, but it's just so good middle. I guess I'm centering middle, so I should play here. Probably Lad, yeah. That's probably the last one. It's kind of a flex, so I don't want to like guarantee that it's a Lad, but different players might run different things. This into Sentry here is pretty good. I don't really have follow-up just yet, but I could also just do this into Marvel. Wow, they played there?
Wind, aid my hand.
Surprised they didn't want to play on the other side. Jessica here gets a little bit weird. Because they run a Doom. So I need my Annihilus or Valkyrie. I need Annihilus or I lose. I might just get Eliath actually anyways. I'm probably just leaving for one. Yeah, Storm Sentry is very good. But the Avengers compound kind of wrecks me. So I'm going to be behind everywhere, right? Maybe I'm not supposed to play the hood. Yeah, maybe playing the hood is wrong. I should have thought here a bit longer. Oh, they played for Cryo anyways. Okay, so there's no way for me to get here.
Wind, aid my hand.
Because they just Eliath mid, right? That's why they moved their guy mid. I needed to have Annihilus' turn. Yeah, he's just a little bit late. It's a little late, boy. One turn too late, man. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have played Hood, so maybe I could have taken a 50-50. Right? If I don't play the Hood here, I can take a 50-50. Which is probably better. Elias is very strong. Elias is very strong in the right decks. I don't think he's generically strong. At least not in this current meta. Neither of us are going to play into Dark Dimension. It's going to be interesting. Because we both run Elias. Storm probably from them? Wow, random Storm.
Aid my hand.
Right? Yeah, Hope Storm. Yeah, no, them taking Prior there made a lot of sense last game. Not suspicious at all. This is a very priority-based matchup. Okay, so if I go Sentry here, into Annihilus here, into I'd have to go into Marvel in order to win. Or Eliath. I have to be Doom is the tricky part. As long as I have priority, I can't get Eliath to middle, right? Alright, I think I'm gonna snap back. think I always win here if I play it smartly. Wow. It's a good train. How do they get Pyramid though? Vision. Yikes. How many cards do you think they play middle? I have to stay no matter what, right? The vision gets me, unfortunately. I needed Jeff here to be able to win. Vision, Sudge. I believe I had the balls to Shang there. Makes sense because I didn't have the Nebula. With Valk, I don't have Prio. I have Prio, so it's just gonna hit nothing. I guess it hits the Vision that they move over. Probably the highest odds, but it also gives away that I have Valkyrie, but maybe it makes them play around it, I don't know. Oh my god. Does this win for me? I don't think so, I think I'm too short, right? Oh no, it's a tie. I can't believe they didn't play Doctor Doom mid. I guess they were playing around Alliath. But like, I lose if I Alliath. Yeah, the Vision, that's a good point. Chat carry. Chat carry. This is really good for me. This might be a snap, honestly. So many demons. I don't even care about top decking anything anymore, right? I might want to put Hood into Luke's bar. We'll see. I can put Demon in there, right? Seems pretty good to me. I have to put a lot of effort to get in there now. So sure. I want to be able to move this over here, have an option available to me. I want to be able to turn off my Miss Marvel too. Their Miss Marvel, so actually I'm going to do this. I just need one more demon. Please be Jessica. Yes, so good. Jessica, my Jessica. Should always grab me Pry over here. I just win with stats. Yeah, Luke's bar doesn't bounce if you have a full hand. Yo, thank you for Prime. Tough times, Paga. Appreciate it. So I have to be Doctor Doom. Which is just this, right? I don't even need to play this here because I get the +5. They can't get the +5 here, so I play mid, right? It should be everything. I go to 13, but then I add +5, so I go to 17. They can't play their own Miss Marvel because they have 2 1s there. Doom loses mid and left. We play way too many games, maybe. Random Killmonger. People keep. I swear, chat. People were calling Killmonger since game 1. Hey, you don't run Killmonger in your Nebula deck. Alright, let's see what they did. Maybe they're shanging. They're hoping I played Sentry. I feel like that's the only play that makes sense to me. I think the only way they won is if like I played a Sentry. That play actually makes a lot of sense. They think I like filled here and played Sentry. Then they lose here. I don't know. I think they're just dead. They've been holding it the whole time. Yeah. No, the last card should be Elia. I called every card correctly, right? I said the missing cards were Jessica, Vision, Doom, Shang-Chi, Zabu, and Eliath. The last card's Eliath. I think the only one that I wasn't sure about was Iron Lad. How do you think Control Mirror played out with our different lists? I think I'm favored. The Sentry Annihilus. I'm favored if I get Sentry Annihilus. It's too many points for their list to deal with.